We are live from the Motor City. Welcome to Detroit and an Eastern Conference contest for the Pistons. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. I'm Kevin Hart, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. To take a look at the Pacers, they come in off a difficult stretch of home games, and a win here on the road would do a lot to get that confidence back.
And over the course of the season, they'll see these guys 4 times, and they've already dropped the first game. So this is a get-back game. I think confidence-wise, they need to get the win here.
Yeah, it would be a big boost to morale. After dropping the first game the way they did, they'll need to correct a few mistakes if they want to even this series up.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. It's stolen by Cunningham. And Ivy now top of the key. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Indiana. Pass to Huff. Out to the wing. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Good on the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Here's Halliburton. Kamara down low. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam's shot is off. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the inside. Duren. And Detroit with another turnover here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Halliburton looking around. Sweet little floater.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Guys, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. .153 left in the first quarter. It's Cunningham with the drive.
Once Cunningham gets a head start, watch out.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Indiana.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. Siakam trying to free himself up. score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Haliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
Cunningham's shot is off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Haliburton outside. Here's Kamari. And another 3 for Indiana.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Cunningham. And yes, it's good. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy is so mindful about the way he attacks.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's Siakam. Shot's good by Walker. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And the Pacers another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pistons trailed by 10. Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Jackson. The kick out to Walker. To the paint. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now Haliburton. No good with the layup. And when Tyrese Haliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Here's Haliburton. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And Indiana making a change here. 6 to shoot. And McConnell gets it to go.
This is T.J. McConnell's wheelhouse right here. Carves out a little space in the mid-range. So confident.
The screen from Thompson. Sasser. Up and in on the layup. Sasser's got his first basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Pacers leading by 8. McConnell scanning the floor. Jordan. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Pass to Harris. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the strike.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's McConnell. That's good on the jump shot. McConnell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, coming off that screen, McConnell takes a great angle and gets exactly what he's looking for.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you, Kevin.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Now, here's McConnell, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Let's go. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, this is often how DeAndre Jordan gets his points in a set offense, off the roll.
Harris outside. And that's out of bounds. Fort will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor, your Pistons, number 5.
Here's LeVert. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Jackson. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Back to Jackson. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Walker. A 3-ball. Jackson misses. Pistons trailed by 11. Now, here's Durham. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
On the wing, Walker. Pass to Jordan. Here's McConnell. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. Valdor's T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connector for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Kev, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
Thompson, and it's blocked. Siakam with it. Durham picks him up. And Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Here's Cunningham. Inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Halliburton outside. And they pick up 2. Halliburton's got 10.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Pacers leading by 16. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Pass to Kamare. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Huff. Wide open. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Thompson. Buries it down low. And that's now 6 points now in the game from Ausar Thompson. Halliburton outside. Siakam outside. That's tipped. Thompson surveying the floor. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Sasser. Basket, good. Sixers get his second bucket of the night. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Kamare. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 15.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Pass to Nembhard. And the Pacers, another three.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And stolen by Siakam. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. No problems knocking that one down. Huff's got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the floor.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And he can't jam it through. Pacers leading by 20. On the wing, Mathurin. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pass to Ivy. And that time, also a missed shot.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Toppin. Misses the easy stuff.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Jackson. No scoring in this one. The shot's good from Jordan.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Thompson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Indiana holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up.
The Pacers, 51.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Cunningham outside. Harris a screen for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here we go, one-on-one. And a wide open look for Walker. Sinks the triple.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
Now, here's Cunningham. Inside. Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And you see that in-motion shot.
Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? To the paint. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Oh, my goodness! Wow! What a play!
DeAndre Jordan's athleticism is simply unreal.
During a screen. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
The 17-footer. Duran. Oh, what a play inside.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
And Halliburton slams it in.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Siakam. Up top, Nembhard. Siakam with it. Picked up by Harris. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Halliburton. Duran pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 20. .152 left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Harris. 3, good.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Halliburton with it. No one near him. Coulibaly with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
From outside. Great pursuit. Got the second chance bucket.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pacers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Halliburton, now Siakam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Duran. That shot off. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.